Jai Mata Di. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Today I have taken up a topic, very interesting topic for discussion. It is in front of all of you. खिलाड़ी योग नाम प्रसिद्धि और धन के लिए. खिलाड़ी योगा for name, fame and wealth. It is a very important yoga. It shapes a person to a successful player and which resulted in the natives earning through sports. Nowadays, sports are very important and people are becoming the star figure due to their performance in the sports. Those days are gone when people were recognized only for their academic or institutional degrees. With time, talent in any field is gaining recognition and the attention it deserves. Today, your skills can help you achieve wealth, status, and recognition without formal academic qualifications also. However, my intention is not to undermine the institutional degrees which surely and certainly will add stars to your extracurricular skills. Becoming a skilled and distinguished player in any game can also take you to dizzy heights, be it football, tennis, or cricket. All games and sports bring in competition to the fore. Hence, the sixth house of competition and its lord in the horoscopes need to be strong to enable one to be successful in competition. Similarly, the eighth house is the house of tenacity, practice, perseverance, and hidden talents, which are also essential to becoming successful in sports and games. While the entire horoscope needs focus, the 10th house of profession deserves particular attention along with the 6th and the 8th houses, especially for professional players who are inducted into the profession against the quota earmarked for the sports persons based on their performance in the game and sports. Besides, they are paid hugely and provided with lavish perks by the sporting organizations like IPL, BCCI, which hire them to represent their institutions, sometimes clubs, etc. They hired professional players. Sometimes the players are also auctioned. In the case of IPL, The Drekkana horoscope D3 also needs to be assessed from a unique angle in the case of professional players, which I shall also discuss in a separate presentation, not today. It will be too lengthy. You are not able to absorb and assimilate so much of knowledge at a time, at one go. So, some other day. Please subscribe and enable notifications. Unless you subscribe and enable notification, you will not get my notification about my presentation when I will publish any new presentation. So please subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications. Enable the notifications. Please do not leave the presentation halfway. Please do not leave the presentation halfway, as I shall be discussing many vital astrology points while analyzing the horoscopes of famous players, which will certainly enhance your skill in horoscope analysis and predictions. If you leave the presentation halfway, the loss will be yours, as you will be deprived of learning my way of horoscope analysis, which is unique in its kind. I am known for horoscope analysis. People praised me for my skill in analyzing horoscope and giving accurate prediction. I don't know, but people praise me. People are full of appreciation about my that is analytical skill of horoscope and resultant predictions, accurate predictions. I don't say everything about me. My people say like that. My clients say like that. I don't say. Thanks, everything is on Divine Almighty. It is His wishes, not mine. I am a big zero. Now I shall start discussing horoscopes. Horoscope of Muhammad Azharuddin, you all know, he was a famous cricket player or a cricketer. He is nowadays also, but he has become a bit aged, beyond this thing, playing limit. Still, let us examine. I am bringing the horoscope in front of all of us. It is the horoscope of Muhammad Azharuddin, a famous cricket player. He was a captain also of the Indian team earlier. His date of birth is 8th of February 1963. So you can calculate his age accordingly. Now he is not within the bracket of playing any test or matches. So first I will start with narrating and then I will show on the horoscope. It is my style, because first you will learn about the horoscope, the salient feature of the horoscope, and then I will explain also on the horoscope, show you on the horoscope. This is my way of teaching. Analysis of the sixth house of competition. For a player, I have already told, the sixth house of competition is most essential, because they have to always engage themselves in competition. All games and sports are the subject matter of competition. If you cannot withstand in the competition, you have gone. So sixth house is very vital. I am now speaking about Muhammad Azharuddin, describing his horoscope, narrating his horoscope. In his Virga Lagna horoscope, the sixth house is Aquarius, with Saturn as the Lord, occupied by the natural benefic Jupiter and aspected by Mars, the natural karaka of sports. You all know the debilitation of Mars is cancelled since it is with his debilitation sign lord the moon and aspected by its exalted sign lord Saturn. Mars is also the eighth lord of practice, perseverance, and hidden talents, and has been aspecting the sixth house of competition and the sixth lord Saturn. Moreover, the Mars Saturn mutual connection makes a person agile, which is an essential prerequisite for becoming a successful player. Saturn, the sixth lord of competition, is in his sign Capricorn, identical to the fifth house. When a planet is in one of his zodiac signs, it makes the other sign also stronger according to the standard astrological teaching. As such, his sixth house of competition is strong. Profession, competition, connection. Now I will establish the profession and competition connection in the horoscope of Muhammad Azharuddin. The 10th Lord Mercury of profession is in the 6th house of competition, which made him a professional sportsman. Moreover, the 11th Lord of financial gain is Moon, who has been aspecting the 6th house of competition, indicating income and financial gains through competitive pursuits. This is the narration I have done. Now I will show in the horoscope briefly. See, the sixth house is Aquarius. For Virga Lagna, the sixth house is Aquarius. Jupiter, a natural benefic, is in the sixth house and aspected by Mars, who is the natural karaka of sports and games. So sixth house is strong. Besides, the sixth lord is also strong since it is in his sign Capricorn, the other sign. When a planet is in its sign, one sign, it makes the other sign also stronger. Now we have to find about 8th house. The 8th house is Aries. 8th house is Aries. 8th lord is Mars, isn't it? I think 8th house is unexpected. 8th house is unexpected. 8th lord is Mars. Mars, though debilitated, but it has been, though in his sign of debilitation, but the debilitation is cancelled by Moon, because it is with Moon, his debilitation sign lord, and aspected by Saturn, his exaltation sign lord. So the debilitation of Mars is cancelled and making the Mars stronger. Mars is also aspecting the sixth house, means he is injecting talent to the house of competition. It is one way of injecting talent to the sixth house of competition. They are very talented. Otherwise, how they could become national and international level player? They are very talented. We cannot think of their talents. Very talented. They are very talented in their respective field. Yeah. So, now let us focus on the 10th house. 10th Lord is Mercury because there should be connection of 10th Lord with the 6th house. Otherwise, a person cannot be earning through competition or sports. The 10th Lord is Mercury. See, it is in the 5th house with the 6th Lord Saturn. It is in the 5th house with 6th Lord Saturn. So, the situation explained convincingly, and which made him a successful cricket player. Now I will take the next horoscope of MS Dhoni. It is the horoscope of MS Dhoni. Please have a look. I will first narrate and then demonstrate on the horoscope. First I will narrate the vital points. In his Virga Lagna, see Virga Lagna, in his Virga Lagna horoscope, the 5th and the 6th Lord Saturn is in Lagna with two natural benefics, the Moon and Jupiter. Saturn is with two natural benefics, see, in the Lagna itself. When a planet, please remember, it is a rule, when a planet is with natural benefic planets, it becomes stronger. Saturn is with two natural benefic, Jupiter and Moon, so Saturn will become stronger. It is an astrological rule and it gives result, which is a standard astrological teaching. As such, Saturn as the 6th Lord of competition is strong. Malefic association make a planet weak. Benefic association make a planet strong. Benefic means natural benefic as well as functional benefic, no problem. The 3rd Lord of talents and the 8th Lord of hidden talents is Mars, which is in the Drekkana 9th house, which made Mars auspicious and favorable in his horoscope. When a planet is in the Drekkana house, it is a rule I am narrating. Please listen carefully. It is another rule. When a planet is in the Drekkana house, it gives favorable results. It always gives favorable results because Drekkana houses are always favorable houses, auspicious houses. So whenever any lord is in the, be it 3rd Lord, be it 8th Lord, no matter, it is in the favorable 9th house. So its lordship will enhance. Its lordship to deliver result will enhance because of its placement in the Drekkana house. Now we have to establish the profession competition connection. The profession competition connection, which is vital in the case of professional players. Saturn, the 6th Lord of competition, has been aspecting the 10th house of profession and the 10th Lord Mercury in Gemini, thereby building a strong connection between the 6th Lord of competition and the 10th Lord of profession. An astrological rule maintains that whenever the exaltation and debilitation lords of a planet are in Trikona or Kendra or 11th house from the planet, the acquired and natural significances of the planet are increased manifold. Please notice that Saturn is the 6th lord of competition, which is its acquired significance. It is the acquired, it is not natural. Because of its lordship, it has acquired this quality, means the quality of the 6th house, which also includes competition, which is its acquired significance in the horoscope of MS Dhoni, Virender Sehwag. The exaltation lord of Saturn is Venus, who is in the 11th house of Cancer from Saturn in Virgo. The debilitation lord of Saturn is Mars, who is in the 9th house of Taurus from Saturn in Virgo. This resulted in an enhancement to the acquired significances of Saturn as the 6th lord of competition. I have narrated, now I will show on the horoscope. For Virgo Lagna, Saturn is always the 6th lord for its Aquarius lordship. Isn't it? Saturn is in the Lagna Virga and it is in association with two natural benefics without any malefic influence on Saturn. So Saturn as the 6th lord of competition is strong as per astrological rule. And it is a fact also, I have seen. The association of natural benefic always make a planet stronger. Forget about the what is called lordship of the natural benefics. In this case, you have to forget the lordship. For lordship doesn't matter. It is natural benefic, that is enough. A lordship is an acquired significance. The main is the natural. What is the natural? Naturally, Jupiter and Moon are natural benefics. It is enough to strengthen Saturn, the 6th lord, and will enhance the 6th lord significances of competition. It is the 8th house. Aries is the 8th house and Mars is in the 9th house. Aries is the 8th house of hidden talent and 3rd house of talent and skills, and is in the 9th house Taurus. When any planet, any lord is in the Trikona Bhava, it becomes very favorable for the native. So he had hidden talent, he was gifted with hidden talents and skill by the Mars for his favorable placement in the horoscope. Now comes to the connection of 6th house with 10th house. See, which is the 10th house for Virgo ascendant? It is Gemini. And who is the 10th lord for Virgo ascendant? It is Mercury. We all know. Saturn, the 6th lord of competition, by his 10th aspect, has been aspecting the 10th house and the 10th Lord Mercury, thereby bringing in sin the 10th house of profession and competition together. Convinced? Now I will be taking the third horoscope. It is in front of you, all of you, and it is the horoscope of Rahul Dravid. He was also a famous cricket player. First I will narrate and then show on the horoscope, as usual. Horoscope of Rahul Dravid, a famous cricketer. In his Pisces Lagna, horoscope, Sun is the sixth lord of competition, who is in the 10th house of profession, in Sagittarius. He was a professional player. The Sun, the sixth lord of competition, is strong, being with three natural benefics: Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury. Look, the sixth house of competition is also strong, being aspected by the natural benefic and the 10th lord Jupiter. The third lord of talent and 8th lord of hidden talent is Venus, who is in the 10th house of profession with 10th lord Jupiter. Look at the 10th house Sagittarius. Mars, the natural karaka of sportspersons, is also strong, being in the 9th house of Scorpio, and is favorable because its exalted lord Saturn is in the Kendra 7th house from it, and its debilitation sign lord, the moon, is in the Trikuna 5th house from it. Besides, the Mars-Saturn mutual connection makes a person agile, which is a prerequisite for becoming successful in sports. Now I will demonstrate on the horoscope. The sixth house is Leo, and Sun is the Lord. It is at 27 degree 22 minutes in Sagittarius, which is the 10th house from Pisces Lagna, isn't it? Sun is also closely conjunct with Jupiter, the 10th lord of profession, bringing the 6th house of competition to the 10th house of profession. He was making him a professional player because of the 6-10 relationship. The third house, third lord is Venus. For Taurus lordship, and the 8th lord is also Venus for its Libra lordship. So Venus is in the 10th house. So there is a connection between the talent and the profession. He was a very talented player. Now I have shown everything on the horoscope. Now another aspect, we will be looking the horoscope from another aspect, from another angle. Mars is the karaka of sportspersons. We all know Mars is the karaka of sportsperson, Who is the exaltation lord of Mars? It is Saturn, and Mars Saturn in 1-7 relationship. Mars is in Scorpio and Saturn is in Taurus. They are in mutual aspects, which make a person agile also. The mutual connection between Mars and Saturn make a person agile, and agility is required for to be a successful player. Without agility, how you can become a successful player? There should be passion in you, and you should be agile also, not to take your team to success. And Moon is in Pisces, which is fifth house from Mars, the Karaka of ports, the natural Karaka of ports. So this is also a very good yoga. Convinced? Now I am taking up another horoscope, the horoscope that is of Virender Sehwag. Virender Sehwag. Horoscope of Virender Sehwag, a famous cricketer. In his Leo Lagna horoscope, the sixth house is Capricorn and is aspected by the natural benefic exalted Jupiter, who is the fifth and the eighth lord, and is aspected by exalted Jupiter, who is the fifth and the eighth lord. Sorry. Making the sixth house of competition stronger. Mars, the natural Karaka of the sixth house, also aspects the sixth house of Capricorn. Mars, the natural Karaka of sixth house, aspects the 10th house of profession, thereby linking the sixth house Karakatva, means natural significances of sportsmanship, with the 10th house of profession. The 8th lord Jupiter is exalted in the 12th house, and the 8th house is occupied by Ketu, a Karaka of the 8th house of hidden talents. Ketu is the Karaka of the 8th house. Remember it. 8th house of hidden talents, making him talented and skilled in sports through practice and perseverance. As per Google search, he has a monthly income of INR 2.5 crores, means 2 crore 5 lakhs, 50 lakhs. 2 crore 50 lakhs is his monthly income, equivalent to 250 lakhs per month he earned from various sources, including a monthly pension of INR 70,000 from BCCI, Board of Cricket Control of India, in India, Board of Cricket Control in India, which most cricketers of repute get. They get pension, they have several sources of income, sponsorship, advertisement, commercial, whatnot, and they earn in crores per month. So I said it is a well yoga also. It is a well yoga. Every cricketer in India earns in crores per month, not annually. Anyway, it is not annually, per month in crores, even after retirement. Now I will be demonstrating the same in the horoscope. Narration followed by demonstration. He is a Leo Lagna native. Sixth house is Capricorn. The sixth house is Capricorn and Saturn is the Lord. When a planet is in the Lagna, it acquires special strength it acquires a special strength. Lagna is so auspicious and powerful because it is the Lagna that regulates your horoscope. See, the sixth house is Capricorn, aspected by an exalted Jupiter. Aspected by an exalted Jupiter, who is a natural benefic, and he is the fifth lord, Trikona lord, and the eighth lord of talent. The eighth house is occupied by Ketu, who is a Karaka of the eighth house of hidden talents. Perseverance, practice, all those things comes under the significance of Ketu also. Because it is the spiritual planet. Now, how you will attain spirituality? Through perseverance, practice, you can attain spirituality. And it is in the eighth house, Pisces. Now we have to find the relationship between the 10th house of profession and 6th house, or with the Karaka of the 6th house. Look, what is the 10th house? It is Taurus. It is Taurus. And Venus is the Lord. Mars, the natural Karaka of the 10th house, of the 6th house of sportsmanship. Of the 6th house of sportsmanship, the natural Karaka is Mars, who is with the 10th Lord Mercury in Libra. Saturn, the 6th Lord, also aspects the 10th Lord Venus through his third aspect. So there is a link between the 10th house of profession and the 6th house of competition and sportsmanship, because competition is vital in for sportsmen. He is earning in crores, as I have told. He is 1978 born. He is 1978 born. Horoscope in front of you. You can estimate what is his age and how much he is earning per month. 2.5 crores estimated by the Google. I am not telling. I don't know he is earning. Where from I will know. I have got it through Google search. His earning is 2.5 crores. It is not his earning. It is the earning. Every famous players, they are earning as such. So high amount. You cannot just imagine through sponsorship, through commercial, what not. Through by becoming brand ambassador of reputed brands, you will find their cutout in the towns, metros. They are earning in crores. So I have told it is the yoga for wealth. 6th house is giving wealth. See the extent. It is so large extent. You cannot earn being a government servant or any other professional. Earning 2.5 crore is not a matter of joke. If Google is true, is right. They are earning like that. They are earning like that. Don't worry about them. I am bringing the next horoscope. It is the horoscope of Sourav Ganguly. Sourav Ganguly, who is a famous cricketer and had been captain of Indian team for long. I think he was also a president of the BCCI, if I am not mistaken. Horoscope of Sourav Ganguly, a famous cricketer. First I will narrate and then I will explain on the horoscope. In his Cancer Lagna horoscope, the 6th house of competition is occupied by Jupiter, the sixth lord, and is strong. It is occupied by Jupiter, the sixth lord, and is strong. Jupiter, the sixth lord, aspects the 10th house of Aries by his fifth aspects, thereby linking the sportsmanship with profession. The 8th house of hidden talents is Aquarius and is aspected by the 8th lord Saturn, making him highly talented in sports and the captain of Indian cricket team, because of his exceptional talent and team management. These were all, and now I'll be show the things on the horoscope of Mr. Sourav Ganguly. His ascendant is Cancer, 6th house is Sagittarius, 6th house of competition and sportsmanship is Sagittarius, occupied by the 6th lord Jupiter. So think how 6th house is strong. It is occupied by its lord. Jupiter. So 6th house is very strong. 6th house of sportsmanship and competition is very strong. The 8th house is Aquarius. 8th house is Aquarius for Cancer Lagna, and 8th lord Saturn from Taurus. Then the 8th lord Saturn from Taurus aspects the 8th house by his 10th aspect. Count, you will find. And Saturn, the 8th lord of hidden talent, is with two natural benefic. Moon and Venus. So 8th lord is very strong. He had hidden talent. You just cannot imagine about Mr. Ganguly. we cannot attain that sportsmanship, his ability in our lifetime. I am speaking about me, untalented person like me cannot imagine, cannot dream of becoming a talented person like Mr. Sourav Ganguly. They are very talented. That is, they are paid so hugely. Not only money, they get sparks also, lavish sparks. They enjoy lavish sparks from different quarters, perquisites. So Saturn aspecting the 8th house, his own sign. So see how the talent, how he is talented, how far he can be talented. He is very talented. 8th house of hidden talents. It makes a person singer like Lataji. It gives kokil kanthi. It makes a person kokil kanthi. It makes a person sportsman of the international repute, world repute. So it is the case. Now you see Jupiter is in 6th house. By his 5th aspect, it is aspecting the 10th house Aries. 10th house Aries, it is aspecting. So there is a connection, establishing a connection between the sportsmanship and profession. Who is bringing? The 6th lord. First he is a sportsman, so then he became the professional. First he became the sportsman, then he became the professional sportsman, isn't it? And Mars is there in the Lagna itself. Mars is aspected by its exaltation sign Lord Saturn, so his debilitation is cancelled. So I have shown all of you 6 horoscopes and explained the thing to the best of my ability. If you have liked the presentation, please do not hesitate to give a liking, because it will give me motivation to bring such quality video before my viewers. Please like and subscribe. If you have found any material in my presentation. Thanks for watching. I am Akool, astrological author, analyst, researcher and philosopher. Thanks for watching.